I've always been very protective of people I care about, but it's on another level. Like if someone looks at my kid sideways, it's like we're about to fight.
100%.
But generally, I'm just emotional.
Hey mamas, welcome to this week's episode of Mums Next Door. Mums Next Door is a place where we share tales of tantrums, triumphs, and tender moments. I am Maria Chike and I am your host. Guys, as we come on Mums Next Door, it's a platform where we do share motherhood experiences, pregnancy struggles, if any, and all the joy that motherhood just brings in general. Guys, today we have a very special guest, extremely special, because she's a wife to the best alumni ever that I have. She's a mother of two, she's an entrepreneur, and she's a YouTuber. Her YouTube is fire. Guys, may I please welcome Cynthia Obi-Uchendu.
Hiya!
Thank you so much, girl.
Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm
Good,
good.
good.
Yeah, I'm happy to be
For the
here.
little 1% out there that do not know who you are, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Cynthia Obi-Uchendu. I mean, you said everything. I'm a YouTuber, entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses I run, and sometimes I do brand influencing. Sometimes.
She's a brand influencer, guys, and she's dope at it. So yeah, we love everything you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through to how the segments of the show work. So this is a little cute placard that we've got for you. That's your cute face over there. So that's a yes, and thumbs down is a no to the questions that I will ask. Do you like that picture, by the way?
I love
'Cause I like
my
it.
face. That was my birthday.
Really?
Picture,
I
yeah.
like that picture. Okay. So here goes. Did you ever struggle with body image after pregnancy?
Definitely. I feel like who doesn't? Like
Almost
loose
95.
skin,
Everything. The boobies.
stretch marks,
Oh, yes.
saggy boobs. Who wants that?
No one.
So yeah,
bless.
definitely.
Definitely. Okay. Did your friendship group, or like your friends in general, did it change after childbirth?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I still have the same set of friends.
Okay. Prior to motherhood for you, were
Yes.
they already mothers, like your friends?
No, in my friend group, I was probably the first to have a baby.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but I'm still good friends.
They were very
with-
supportive.
I mean, I
and-
have mommy friends now.
Yeah.
But my main friendship group still remains the same.
Awesome. I like
Yeah.
that. And they never made you feel any guilt
Not guilt. Maybe they didn't just understand.
at the
I
time.
couldn't complain as much to them
Yeah.
because they didn't understand. I mean, they haven't experienced it.
Yeah.
So they didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So, but they
It
were
was
equally
quite the opposite
supportive.
for me.
Really?
I do have a few mother
Yeah.
friends, but my really, really close, tight cliques are more or less not mothers.
Yeah.
So yeah, they, oh, you've forgotten us. Just like, God, I wish you knew what I was going through.
I wish.
Okay. Did you change generally as a person, as Cynthia, after you became a mom, do you think?
Yes, definitely. I feel like I became more like emotional. That was something that, like Cynthia and emotional was never, like you couldn't say Cynthia and emotional in the same sentence. But I feel like
100%.
I'm super emotional. I'm a lot more in touch with my emotions now.
100%.
Yeah.
And you're in, I can 100% relate. Can you
Yeah.
actually, do you mind elaborating what
I don't know.
instances?
I feel like I'm being I'm more sensitive generally,
Yeah.
and I've always been very protective of people I care about, but it's on
Good.
another level. Like if someone looks at my kid sideways, it's like we're about to
100%.
fight. But generally, I'm just emotional now.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I do remember, I don't say a lot of negative stuff, but you know how you like jokingly just say things without actually thinking that there's power in what you say.
Yeah.
Since I gave birth, it's like anyone around me can't even say anything. I'm like, or if they say, oh, this your son is going to be, I say, God forbid, like, so like I'm so overly protective and very emotional. I want I want peace so much around me, like anything toxic, I'm just like, oh no, I haven't got time for it. But yes, I can relate
Your
to.
energy is important because that's what you pass on to the baby.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, this question I've asked quite a few moms, and almost everyone has the same answer.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught yourself consciously or subconsciously judging other mothers?
Subconscious. Yeah, I feel like we all do it.
We
in
all
our
do,
hearts.
100%.
Yeah, it's like, why is your baby dressed like that? Why is your baby's hair like that? But in your mind, you're not about to.
Of course,
I mean,
you can't approach that
you
because
can't-
motherhood
you
is
can't-
hard.
I mean, there are things that we all say in our hearts, in our minds.
And you can't say it
that
out.
you can't. You dare not. say it to the-
100%.
Yeah. So definitely.
So that's a yes for you?
Yes.
Yeah, likewise.
Yes.
Likewise. Do you let your kids make their own rules and boundaries, or do you create that for them?
I feel like we go 60 for, maybe not 60, please. I don't give them. Let me not lie.
Okay.
Maybe 70-30. I mean, there's
So
certain things.
who's the 70 and who's the 30?
We, the parents, we create
Good.
boundaries and rules for them, because kids, if you give them
They will
a
use
room,
you.
they will build a house, you know. So we have to create the boundaries for them. And
Good.
I mean, our kids are also, I mean, they're good kids and they're
Good.
opinionated, so we let them share their thoughts and
Awesome.
create certain rules they want to make for themselves, and that's
Good.
fine. But overwhelmingly, we're 70%.
Good.
Yeah.
So this wasn't part of the questions, but you just said something and it's triggered me
Yeah.
to ask you a question. You said, overall they're good kids. In my opinion, do you believe that good kids actually start from the zero foundational background, or do you think some people are just naturally blessed with, my children are good?
That's a good question, because I don't know. From my experience, I mean, I feel like kids learn from what they see.
100%.
If you come from a
environment.
toxic environment, if your parents are toxic, if your parents are violent, that's naturally what they're going to pick up on.
100%.
So I feel like they learn from what they see, first of all. And
home.
I feel like there are certain kids that are actually naturally good kids.
100%.
For my kids, I don't know where
How they picked it up.
what they picked. I would like to think it's from us.
Amen to that.
I'd like to think from us,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Good.
We put in the work. We put in
Yeah.
the work,
Don't worry, we know. We know.
We try our best.
I've asked almost all the mums that's been on here
Yeah.
the same question.
Yeah.
Please don't make me feel bad.
What?
Do you want more kids?
Yeah, why not?
Yay!
I want one more.
Awesome.
One more.
Does he want more kids?
It's not his decision.
Well, it's not.
It's, he
Hey,
doesn't-
I like that. It's
It's
not
mine.
his decision. Literally,
mine.
it's not their decision.
Yeah,
Whenever you're
so-
ready, just say, "Hey, we're having another one."
Yeah.
Just bring the money.
I don't want. I definitely want one more.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. You got two now.
I have
A girl
two.
and
I have two girls.
yes, you do
Yeah.
have two girls. Do you want a
Yeah.
boy?
Why not?
What's your preference if you were to get pregnant
Of
now?
course, my preference would be to have a boy. But
Good. What about
whatever.
him? Does he want a boy?
He's very whatever you want. That's his approach to.
Oh, I love that.
To things.
There was
He
this. There was this meme reel, whatever
Yeah.
I saw on Instagram. Old couples, very old. They were
Yeah.
being interviewed. Oh no, they were in the court of. It was like a TV show thing. It was like a court funny blah blah blah,
Yeah.
where he had to pay a fine for something, and his wife was there, and
Yeah.
then the judge had seen the chemistry from the both
Yeah.
couple, and then she asked the man. She asked the woman, if your husband answers this correctly, I'll let him go without paying the fine.
Yeah.
And then he asked the husband, how come, you two seem very happy together. How
Yeah.
have you managed to keep this woman happy over the years?
I said whatever
And
she
he-
wants.
Yes, baby. All I answer is just yes, baby. Anything she says is yes, baby.
But the thing is that my husband wanted one child.
Really?
So the extra one or two.
Why would you want one child? I don't
I don't know.
understand.
He just like, I want to give her the best.
Oh,
I want to,
You can
everything.
do that with other.
Like, everything is so school fees is expensive. So one is
True.
not,
No,
but
very true. You do have to put all of that into
he's
consideration.
obsessed with our kids, and I'm sure if we have a
Awesome.
third one,
He wouldn't
he'll
mind.
equally be obsessed.
Or even a fourth one.
No,
Fifth,
no,
who
that's
knows?
fast. That's far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going into the main discussion questions, which is
Yeah.
why we're here, a space where we actually do discuss everything motherhood, struggles, the tender moments as well, which we don't discuss often. Everyone seems to think that motherhood is all about struggles. It's
Yeah.
really not. There's more tender moments and joyful, amazing feeling in motherhood compared to tantrums and difficult moments. You're a mum, obviously, of two beautiful girls. How does that make you feel? Like, what is the realization in your head? How does that make you feel as a woman, as Cynthia?
To be honest, it's nerve-wracking.
Okay.
Because having 2 babies you're responsible for, and you have the ability to make or break them,
100%.
it's like mind-boggling. But I am grateful for support system. I'm grateful for my husband and a quality nanny.
Oh, awesome.
Oh yeah, so with
Is she Nigerian?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with them, I am able to give them my best, because when I'm unable to give my best, I can step back and it's your time.
Yeah,
Take
daddy
over
and
from me.
or nanny.
Yes, support system has been great for me.
Yeah.
Support system makes you the best version of yourself you can be.
And it's very important.
Extremely important. I wonder why people, like in America, when people have nannies, and they're like, oh my God.
People have nannies, they can't even afford nannies.
Like the few people that can afford nannies, it's almost like they're ashamed
to say
that you have a nanny or you have support I'm just like, why?
You need it.
You need it to function.
100%.
You need that to grow, to do your own thing. And if I'm able to take time out and do my own thing and come back, I am the best version of myself.
Better.
You get better.
You've rested. It's just like giving a job or anything.
Yeah, the energy you give your kids are 100. So that realization is definitely mind. It's nerve-wracking for me, but I am handling it the best way I can.
We can see. But no, I 100% do agree with your terms of nerve-wracking. Some people come on and say, oh, it makes me feel, regardless of the amazing feeling that you get as being a mom, because I say that a lot, but no, this point that you've literally, it is nerve-wracking, because from 0 to at least 16, 18, you're all they've got. You're what they depend on. You're what they look up to.
And I feel like you don't stop being a mother. You don't stop being a parent.
But at least to that age where they're overly independent to like carry on with their lives. But before then it's you. I mean, the family, obviously you and your husband and nanny. Nanny's part of the family nowadays. She's like second mom. But and that's scary, like you've just said, because you could, like you said, make or break, and that's very important. But I wasn't going to ask this. It wasn't part of the questions, but you did say support. Yeah. So you've got a great support system. Obviously, husband, nannies, and okay. You're very much lucky and opportuned. What advice would you give to people out there who probably mostly maybe because of finances, or maybe they just don't even have people at all, whether it's mothers, mother-in-law, maybe their husbands have even left, or whoever got them pregnant left. What sort of advice from your experience? Imagine if you never had one. What would you have done, or what sort of advice would you give? Because a lot of people don't have any support. A lot.
Honestly, because I haven't experienced that, I can't relate with that. So it would be weird for me to give advice to someone on something I haven't experienced. But honestly.
But you're a superwoman. I'm sure, God forbid, that you never had support. I'm sure you'd still be smashing it.
Yeah, you will figure it out eventually, but it's going to take a lot of tears.
Of course.
A lot of sleepless nights. I mean, once you're a mom, you're sleeping less to start with.
Till they're 10 at least.
Yeah, so I can't give advice on something I don't know about.
100%. Fair enough. Good. Tell us most favorite ways that you have to bond in with your kids.
We have, on Fridays, we tend to, everybody sleeps in
one room,
our bed, in between my husband and I. The 2 girls, we snuggle up.
Oh, that's so cute.
Movie nights, and we like to eat. We like, my daughter, God, this is going to sound funny. She loves, her favorite food is sushi, like her mommy.
Okay, bougie. I love that for her already.
So she's like, Mommy, are we doing sushi? Oh my God, this sounds strange.
Oh my God, no, it's awesome, because I can actually just imagine having a mini-me.
That goes to my point in the fact that these kids, they look at what you do. I'm sure she hears me disturbing my husband.
I want sushi. I want sushi.
Dates. So in her mind, she's like, oh, I guess it's normal. Mommy, when are we doing sushi?
Oh my God, I can just imagine her being a girly because you're
Oh,
so
she's
girly.
She's a girly girl. She's like, oh, I'm craving sushi. I'm like,
Can you
Auntie,
imagine?
when I was your age, I don't know what sushi was. So please rearrange your palettes,
Oh,
you know, to start working,
awesome.
you know. But yeah, that's
Do you guys have movie nights?
Movie nights,
cuddling?
cuddle, Friday cuddles, and lunch, brunch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would you think, and don't lie, who would you say that they're much closer to, yourself or your husband?
Definitely me. Because
here we go, the mom.
Because I'm always, I spend more time.
Actually, yes, Ebuka is about. Ebuka is
He travels
everywhere.
quite a bit. But the funny thing is that they tell him more things. Like, this one, he was telling me things. Oh, Joel said it. I'm like, yeah.
Why did you know that?
Well, she doesn't really, she confides in him more than, I think it's his natural ability to get information from people.
Okay,
so and he's a lot more patient.
And softer. Not that you're not soft. You know how mothers are
like
scary?
Stop it, yeah. He's what's it called? He's patient. I don't have patience.
You and me, sister.
You know, so he's a lot more patient. They can ask him like 100 questions and he's going to answer them. And if they're asking me like to come, like, go ask your father, please don't disturb me. You know, so I'm closer to them. Like they want to spend time with me, but he knows how to
get the most out of them.
Yeah.
Awesome. How do you balance the demands of motherhood? It's very demanding, with other aspects in your life.
For starters, I do businesses.
Okay.
So my schedule is not like set.
Okay.
I pick and choose my working hours.
Okay.
Thankfully, I have the ability to do that. And like I said before, support system. I have a great nanny.
Good.
So I'm able to delegate. Like I don't have to do school run.
Okay.
I don't have to drop them at school.
She does that perfectly well.
She does that perfectly well. And that's how I'm able to juggle.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always present for like their school activities. That is something I take very personally. I would never miss, say, like a presentation, an award night, a competition.
Some sort of achievement at school.
Yes, I would never miss that. But at the same time, when I can't meet up, when I can't do school run, my husband or my nanny.
Yeah. Has it always been like? Has your nanny always been with you guys?
Yeah, she came as soon as I came back from having her.
Yeah, you're so lucky. Do you know? I mean, we have a nanny now, and she's doing amazingly well.
Yeah.
But I hear like horrible stories.
Yes, I don't relate.
We've changed 50 nannies. We've done this, and I'm just like.
My friends are like, oh my God, you're so lucky when it comes to that. I'm like, yes.
I hope that's not my case.
And I don't play with her. I don't play about her.
That's
like
good. That's good. She's family.
She's family because my mom brought her for me, and
that's good.
She has been good.
You're quite lucky because I really do pray mine stays because I'm a Taurus. Sorry to bring up horoscopes in here, but I'm a Taurus and we hate change. So once I have a routine-like sort of personality, so once I start something, I'm very like, oh yes, this is it. So now that she's in our lives, I'm loving her. I love her a lot. She loves my son a lot. She's good. So I'm just hoping she just lasts.
And she's older, so I don't know if that helps.
No, I'm older.
Mine is older. She's like a grandma.
Oh, really? Okay, that's probably why as well.
And like her kids are like grown.
Okay, so
she's not running anywhere.
Yeah, to go like I miss my children and stuff like that.
And they come to visit her sometimes in our house.
Out of question. Did she ever try to like? Obviously, you just said she's like a granny. Like give you that.
No.
You can't do that to her. This is how you do it.
That's the funny thing.
Good.
She has never done that.
Awesome.
Like she's my most respectful staff.
Wow.
And she's the oldest one.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Aww. That's probably because you respect her a lot as well. Respect is reciprocal.
And I know what she likes, and you give her what she likes.
Oh, you're a briber. You bribe people. Oh, that's awesome.
If you don't anything.
Okay, so I do have another question for you. How was your pregnancy journey with the first and the second?
I feel like I say this all the time.
Oh, really?
It was hard.
Okay.
It wasn't hard. I was just fat.
Really?
Yes, and that was difficult for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
you've always been a slender person.
I was, I think 62 or 63 kg when I got before I got pregnant.
Okay, I thought okay, go ahead.
Yes, but I added 30 kg, not pounds,
Extra.
extra. So I was
90.
93 kg. Like, I was another human, like I had
I'm
another
trying
human.
to picture it because I know I'm 60 something now.
I was 93, that was like heavy. To the extent that I went for an event, we did a group photo.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, ah, babe, why did you go for that event? I saw all the pictures.
Sorry,
I'm like-
excuse my laughter. She didn't
I'm
know
like,
you were
Auntie,
there.
look well, you see me. She was like, and she searched and she didn't see me. And I was there.
You were
That is how fast.
unrecognizable.
Do you know, I never did a pregnancy shoot. Even though I regret it now, I'm not gonna lie, I should have done it.
For both pregnancies?
For both pregnancies.
Oh, bless
Because my
you.
husband literally begged me that you will regret it. Just do
yeah.
it. You don't have to post it. Just do it.
For you guys, memories and stuff.
Yes,
yeah.
but I felt so
Oh.
fat and ugly that I don't have a single picture of my
So
pregnancy.
how did you bounce back?
You just, thank God, these things are unethical. I'm not sure. I just
Why?
You don't
It's
eat.
for mothers out. Okay,
No,
you,
no,
did
I won't
you
like-
weren't
no.
hungry.
I starved myself the first
Okay, fair
time.
enough.
I'm
fair
not gonna
enough.
lie.
Okay.
But I don't think you guys should put this thing on. It's bad.
In my opinion, it's not bad because I had the same issue. I wasn't fat at all, but I had eating disorder after childbirth.
Let me correct myself. I went on a diet.
Perfect. She went on a healthy
And a healthy diet. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will have like half a meal a
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
And I lost a lot of weight after
Yeah.
my first baby Joel. I lost the weight in like 6 months. I'm not gonna
Wow,
lie.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
good.
But
From
with
what
the-
you claimed you were. What do I?
But with the second, I added 30 kg as well.
Okay.
But it was a struggle to lose
Really?
the weight.
Okay,
Yeah. I mean,
fair
I'm
enough.
still struggling.
This is
No,
overweight.
I
This
yo-yo.
is perfect. If you look, or yo-yo.
I yo-yo, like I lose and add, yeah.
Where
so,
I'm exact. I have a shower body where it's
yeah.
like
Today you're
today I'm
skinny,
fat, tomorrow I'm skinny.
Yeah. So it was difficult, but the pregnancy itself, like I never really had morning sickness.
Okay. good.
Maybe,
Awesome.
yeah, I never had morning sickness. Everything was smooth.
Nice.
Aside the fact that I was eating, and my husband did not help matters. I'm like, bro, I'm craving ice cream.
He'll go and bite.
He will go and buy 10.
He's trying to make you happy.
like-
He needs his woman
I'm
to be
like,
happy.
Can't you see that I'm fat? Why are you giving me? Why are you giving me 10? Buying chocolate? I want one Snicker bar. You buy 20. Like I have just one friend that was as fat as I was.
Really?
When I got pregnant, when she got pregnant, and I was so happy. And I was
Yeah.
telling her, babe, I'm so happy. I'm not the odd one out.
Aw.
Because she added, she was so big.
Oh, so you both can relate, and
So
you
I was
can
like,
mock her
God,
as well
thank
if you want to.
Because all my friends, they just have one small bump. I'm like, "Ah,
Really?
what's happening here?"
Yeah.
But that my friend, when she was so fat, I was like, hey,
Thank God for
thank
us.
God.
Yes.
And I didn't get stretch marks till about 38 weeks.
Oh, bless. So, that's really bad. I bet you were
Yeah.
just thinking, yay,
of
and
course.
then next thing,
I remember calling him, I was like, babe, I don't have stretch marks, so
we're
I'm
rocking
lucky.
it.
Yeah. The next day, I just saw one line on my stomach. I cried.
just
there.
one, come on.
No, it's expanded.
You strike me as somebody
No,
that
no,
is
it was
there.
one. It started with one line.
Oh, and
Then the next day, 2, 3.
38. So maybe by the time it was 41 weeks, it
And I
was
had to be
only
induced.
5, 7 around.
I had to be induced.
Oh,
it
were
was-
you? I was just
yeah.
about to ask, how did childbirth go?
I was induced both times. I always
Wow.
exceeded my due dates.
Why? They were
I don't
enjoying you
know.
down there.
They love my belly. I'm like, my stomach must be
It
so
was very
sweet.
Comfortable. I'd
So
rather be
sweet
here.
because why are you still there?
Honestly.
When your mates come out at
Is the
8
food
weeks?
you were eating for them?
Maybe.
I'm joking. They were like, please, they will soon
Maybe.
stab me if I come out there. Let me
I
just be enjoying this one.
I'm like, maybe the next one I'll make you so uncomfortable. You come out. 38 weeks,
Oh,
you
you're
come
so
out.
funny. No,
Yeah,
you better
so-
not. You better feed that baby. Oh, bless, that's so funny. So you did have a great childbirth experience.
experience,
That's
yeah.
good. Awesome. Yeah. I think I've shared this before. I more or less did as well, but just towards the end, I had to have emergency CS, but everything was going very well. But yeah.
It's funny you say that because my mom was like, CS is the best.
Oh, she wanted you to do that?
She was like, CS, you just book your dates, walk in and come out.
Oh,
That's what
so
my mom
prior
used
to
say.
deciding to go natural,
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends who had done CSs. I wouldn't say close friends, but friends. And they were just advised, you better go and do CS, or you better go.
My mom,
But I was just trying to I wanted to experience everything.
Natural,
So I was
okay.
like, no, I will. So when I said I was joking, I said to my mom, she's like, no, I had all of you naturally.
Natural, yeah.
It's good for you to, and it's good for the baby as well. They have to come out with all the slimy things. If they don't, they might.
I had
I'm doing
both
it.
my kids were natural birth, but my mom was pro CS.
Really?
Because she
That's
has,
very.
well, 5 of us. The first 2 was natural, the last 3 was CS. And she was like, she preferred.
For their generation, I would have imagined she'd force you to have
No.
natural.
Like, even when it was taking time, she called me, and she was like, why is it taking time? She should go and do CS.
Are you serious?
So that, yeah, she didn't mind. She was like,
Yeah.
just as long as the baby is healthy.
Healthy.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So in my opinion, most mothers do think that they're not doing enough, and we see a lot of those online as well. Have you ever questioned yourself as a mother?
I feel like that's natural though.
Okay.
To always question if you're good enough, if you're doing your best, if you're giving them the best that you can. I feel like that's a normal thing every mother faces,
Yeah.
but you are enough. You are doing your best.
Awesome.
And for you to even have that thought that,
It means you're a good mom.
That means you are
yeah,
a
because
good
you're
mom.
bothered. Yeah.
Because you're bothered. Because if you weren't, you'd be like, that's their business. But
Yeah.
for the fact that you're having those thoughts, then you're doing the absolute best you can. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you. So obviously your kids are not toddlers; they're kids.
They're-
The children, the
Yeah.
child, the children. But what advice, looking back on your experience when you were a new mom, what sort of advice would you give new mothers out there, struggling or not struggling, but just advice in general?
It's like
With
it's
the whole
okay.
motherhood.
It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to have your down days. Kids are not looking for perfection. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to get help. It's okay to accept help. It's okay to take time for yourself. Because if you're not
I think
feeling
it's
your best,
compulsory.
yeah, if you're not feeling your best, you
You
cannot
can't
give your
them
best. So yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. Prior to having pre-pregnancy, pre-child, pre-motherhood, obviously, how long did you date your husband?
a year,
Okay. Do you
over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think motherhood changed any of your bagels or like, you know, your relationship with him? Or do you think things got better? Like how?
I mean,
What
I
would
feel
you-
like naturally things will not be as it was, but you have to make a conscious decision,
Yeah.
conscious effort to put in time, to put in work,
100%, Yeah.
to get yourselves out, go on date nights, to renew
That
and make things more
bond,
exciting.
yeah.
That's really it. But yeah, I think naturally it's not as
Yeah.
it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that newborn stage is the worst as well.
When the baby's
'cause-
sleeping in between you.
Yeah, and like
There's
it's the
not,
worst.
there's not much that can be done.
Yeah. What would you say your parenting skills are? Are you like a gentle mother or are you like an African mother?
I'm somewhere in between.
Okay,
I mean, there's time for gentle parenting and there's time for being firm.
sure.
But then again, my husband and I, we have a balance. He comes across
The gentle.
as the bad cop, and that's funny because I would have prior to having kids, I thought he would be the good cop and I would be the bad cop. But like I said, I got emotional and sensitive.
Aw.
But I'm still firm.
Yeah.
But he's a lot more firm
Yeah.
with them, so we have to balance each other out. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, in between. And I believe in that as well because there's time for everything.
There's time for everything.
You can't be an African mother or parent.
And you can't.
all
I feel like
through.
we even parent them differently.
Okay, both of you.
We parent
Like
the kids.
in your own different ways.
No, we parent. The way I parent Joel is not the way I parent Ruby.
Because
That
they're
makes
two different
sense.
people, 100%.
Because they are two
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Joel is like, I call her head girl
Ooh,
because she's like
perfect.
on time. I don't say perfect, but she's almost like
Aw,
a
so
good
cute.
girl.
Yeah.
Ruby is a good girl, but she's naughty.
Let her grow up and watch this.
But
and
she's
see,
like she's naughty.
okay.
You know.
Do you think maybe because she's the last and she's like
Maybe. So what works for, like, I can't really shout or scold Joel
drill the way
because
you would?
I will talk to her. we'll talk to her. But Ruby needs some, you need to be firmer with Ruby because she can look you in the eye and do what she wants to do.
So you have to be assertive.
So you have to be very, like, a lot more firm with her. But Jewel, she's like, before you even look up, she has done what she's supposed to do. She knows. But Ruby will look at you like,
try it. Okay. I want to push you further.
So we parents.
Yeah, also,
we kind of parents them
makes a lot of sense because you really can't. They should actually have a fatherhood podcast. I really want to hear what the men think.
Men have to say, and I'm sure they have a lot to say.
I swear. What do you think if your husband went on a fatherhood podcast?
I don't know. Well, he's very involved though. I feel like he'll have quite a bit to say.
I think they'll say a lot about the sleepless nights. Not that they're involved. Well, during the sleepless nights.
Yeah, so like I told you prior to this started, I'm not a baby. I don't like the baby phase.
Okay, fair enough.
And my husband is good with babies. I like them from when they're 1.
You're lucky.
So as soon as I push the baby out, I give it to my husband. Honestly,
carry your child.
He knows how to carry babies.
Oh,
he's very
good.
like changing diapers, all that. He's excellent with
Awesome.
that. I, on the other hand, struggle.
Really?
I don't know how to carry babies. Like when they're like small, I'm scared. I don't know.
Okay, because they're too tiny. You're like scared.
But he is excellent. So like night feed, he wakes up. Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. I like that. No, I like that.
He definitely.
Yeah.
He knows who he married.
Oh, bless.
So yeah, he's good with the baby phase.
Yeah.
He's A1.
It's different from my husband. So he's very hands-on with like bathing, feeding. Once it's nighttime and he's sleeping.
He has to sleep. Don't wake him.
And the baby starts and I'm like, babe. He's like, oh, baby, I'm tired.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so there's this thing, Cynthia, that we do on every episode, and it's just to write a mummy quote. Something very personal to you. It could be yours, that you experienced, or something personal to you, or it could be a famous quote from someone else. So they're just going to provide us with cardboards, and we're just going to write, and we're going to share it to the camera. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Okay, guys, so myself and Cynthia, we've managed to scribble something down. By the way, she thinks she has a terrible writing, and I said I have the worst chicken scratch writing. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that as well. But I'm going to let Cynthia read out her mummy quote for us, and then I'll read mine.
So this is by Kelly Clarkson. Becoming a mother has made me next level confident. I've never felt more empowered.
100%.
Definitely.
Could not agree less.
Definitely.
100%. That's Kelly, yeah?
Yeah,
actually,
Kelly
I love her music. Could you actually show that to the camera?
Huh? Don't judge me.
Yours is way better than mine. I'm going to show you guys mine.
Don't judge me, please.
Love.
Yeah.
So mine goes, motherhood is a choice you make every day to put someone else's happiness ahead of yours. Who's got the best writing?
Of course yours is better.
No, yours is better.
It's like bold. Oh God, why do you embarrass me like this?
Chicken scratch writing.
Oh my God.
Anyway, you win. But yeah, Cynthia, unfortunately, we have actually come to the end. I wish I could talk to you more because I actually really enjoyed this conversation.
I enjoyed this conversation.
But thank you so much for gracing us with your presence.
Anytime.
We do appreciate you. I owe you 3 times more. Thank you so much. So we've actually come to the end of this week's episode of Moms Next Door. As always, it's a pleasure being your host, Maria Chike. Mwah. So cheers to motherhood, baby girl.
Cheers.